And on the subject of music, you know that Rolling Stones song about not getting any satisfaction? Don't believe it, because the band has now lived through 50 years of rock and roll. And yes, they can still fill stadiums. And yes, indeed, time is on their side. Today, the Stones are celebrating their golden anniversary. Deana Sumanac reports.
They slinked onto the music scene in 1962 with a sound and the swagger so dangerous they made your parents wish for the Beatles. A year later, photographer Barry Wenzel went to a small club in London to check them out.
They were nasty, they had a lot of abrasion, so it was a bit discordant but fantastic.
While Wenzel is reminiscing on those days, looking at the photos he took of the band, Mick Jagger and the rest of the Stones are in London, kicking off another major exhibit celebrating their extraordinary career.
You weren't really expected to be a rock band and go for much more than 4 years, say, 5 years. I mean, you couldn't really think of it in those days as a band being, as going for that, for a proper career. It hadn't been done yet.
But the Rolling Stones proved it could be done. Weathering years of drug and alcohol abuse, changes in band lineups and music styles, many of those famous and infamous scenes took place in Canada.
Richards came to the court in Toronto's old...
Some of Canada's best-known bands count themselves as huge fans, including Sloan.
And they're the archetype, the originators of kind of the rock band in a way, and it's been copied from everybody from the New York Dolls to Aerosmith to the Smiths, up to the Black Crowes.
For all their rock and roll excesses, the Stones have proven to be one of rock's few reliable workhorses. Each of their last few tours has been among the top earners that year, and they're still not complacent.
And I don't want to be like, you know, just an old sort of burnt out institution, but you know, you want to be still alive, so fortunately I do feel like that.
It's really sad.
The Stones are expected to reveal their future touring plans this week, showing bands half their age how to move like Jagger and keep moving for 50 years. Deana Sumanac, CBC News, Toronto.